Welcome to Blueprints, one of the best games of all time. I have had probably about two or three games on this already, restarted from beginning, but I haven't played it for a while, so I'm going to do a new game today, and we are going to just check out settings first and foremost. Um, this is all very different to what it used to be. Have they updated this? I think they've updated this. Um, you know what? We're just going to work with what we've got. Okay, so we're going to start a new game, and it's going to be fantastic. Let's fucking go. So the general premise of this is that you've inherited a giant puzzle mansion from your grandfather, I think, and you've got to get to the antechamber or the atrium. I can't remember what it's called. We've got to get to a certain room within a certain number of days. Basically, is the premise of it.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Bequeath is such a fun
son
word.
of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my
Not at all,
right,
because it sounds like queef.
title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Dun
In
dun
witness
dun.
whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
I would have been
Herbert
2-year-old back
S.
then.
Sinclair.
Just a little baby. Tiny little baby. Here we go, blueprints. Exciting times. Oh, look at that. That is literally my dream mansion. Kind of reminds me of the Winchester mansion. If you've heard of that. If you haven't, look it up. Really, really fascinating story. Oh, there we are. There we are. The first day. Our first steps inside. Okay. I'm going to have to remember how to play this game, so please bear with me. I believe that this is the map. Yeah. Yeah, that's the map. So, we've essentially got all of these empty squares to play around with. And we've got to get to the antechamber. It was the antechamber, not the atrium. We have to get there before we run out of steps. We've got 50 steps to play with. We can get more back, depending on the room that we get, or the perks that we unlock, etc. So this is a letter. Open only in the event of my death. Oh, okay. Can I open it? Oh, there we go. Like I say, we need to remember how to play this game. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, here are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Yes, that's correct. So I did say that you had to do it before you run out of steps, but the steps are when the steps run out, the day ends basically. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all of my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Yeah, I couldn't read his handwriting for a second there. So yeah, we're gonna just, I guess, pick one of the doors at random and see what comes up. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. There we go. I remember there being something to do with these. I think you can smash them at some point if you get a specific tool, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's a heck and go. Okay, so every time you open a door, you get 3 choices of room that you can pick. So I'm gonna choose, I think for now, best bet's gonna be choosing the bedroom, because every time we pass through that, and we're gonna pass through it a couple of times because we've got a couple of doors here to open still. Every time you pass through it, you get 2 steps back. So you lose a step, but you also gain 2 steps. So every time you pass through it, you end up gaining a step. Sometimes there's some treasure in here. That's a locked one, so I need a key for that. Okay. We'll just keep pressing on. Okay, we've got a nuke. That's probably going to be the best bet because we have 2 dead ends there. So if we put the nuke down, pick up the key from the desk, see if there's anything else around. Oh, a journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, just having a check around, seeing if there's anything else, because sometimes there's keys and coins littered around the floor. Sometimes there's gems around as well, but it looks like we have nothing there, so okay, I'm not gonna choose the storeroom just yet because we don't want to dead end ourselves. I don't have a gem. As you can see on the den, it costs, oh no, hang on, it doesn't cost 1 gem. I'm lying to you. It gives you a gem, so we're gonna put that down. And we'll grab the gem from the table. And there we go. That door connects back to the lobby, so... Oh shit, I shouldn't have come in. I've lost a step now. Okay. So let's go this way. Spare room is probably going to be the most logical thing to do. Check around, make sure there's nothing on the floor. Right. Ah, damn it. We're going to end up dead-ending ourselves on the first day. I love that for us. Unless... Goddamn, I know right, I know right. We could hope for the best, because there is the chance that we'll get a good room here, but if not, we'll see what happens. We have not got a good room. We've dead-ended ourselves on the first day. Oh, man. Never mind, eh? Never mind. Okay. So we've got a safe in this room. We also have a code to crack. And this is our clue, if you can hazard a guess at what the code is. Who got any ideas what the code might be?
8,008,135.
Boobies. Yes. No, a lot of the codes here are dates, so that's your second clue. I've played this a couple of times, so I already know what the codes are. Or how to find them anyway. Yeah, I've got the stream manager open, so I can double check your messages. There we go. Right, I'll tell you. So this one is Christmas Day. I believe it's 12:25, or it might be 25:12. We'll see which one works.
Q-pop.
Q-pop. Is that queef pop? There we go. We've got a beautiful
14
little
francs.
Final Fantasy 14. It says 14 francs when you're on the voice, because I've got text to speech active, so it's reading out your messages to us. Oh, piss. Right, so this says, Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to admit the deaths of our dear Marian's... Hang on. Let's try that again. I apparently can't read today. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marianne's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name or fortune for my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets, not pretty, so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. That's a very scathing way to tell someone that you're not going for Christmas. Uh, right. Okay. So we haven't got much. I'm just gonna do the lavatory because we've already dead-ended ourselves. So we need to call it a day because there's nowhere left to go. This is one of the kind of downfalls of this game, I guess, is it's really, really fucking easy to dead end yourself. Okay, save and continue, and then hopefully we'll have a better hand to play today. So, Kaylee, because you weren't here for the introduction, essentially what we've got to do is we've got 50 steps. Every room that you enter takes a step off. You can get steps back from certain rooms or certain kind of perks, etc., that you get. Essentially, we have to reach this room at the top here, the antechamber. We have to reach that without dead-ending ourselves. And we have to kind of, I think there's some levers that we need to find as well, because the door to the antechamber is locked until you find a lever, so you've just got to hope that you find a room that's got a lever in it as well. So that's our objective. Okay, so shall we go left, middle, or right, do you think?
R.
Right, okay, we'll go right. Dee 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 dee. Okay, so we've got 3 rooms here. These are all pretty good. Bedrooms, as you can see, whenever you enter this room, you get 2 steps back. So you might lose a step for entering into it, but you gain 2 back. So you end up with +1 step
AI
for
viewer
entering into it.
Com.
Oh, AI viewers stream boo.com. Love that. Sorry, uncommitted bellyache, but we do not do spam in this chat. Okay, so we can go straight ahead or we can turn left. Any thoughts on what room we should put down?
Any.
Any, okay. We'll go for the bedroom because it's quite a good one. It's handy to have that +1 step every time you enter. Okay. I don't think there was anything in here. Didn't see anything when I entered. Sometimes there's a gem or a coin or something. Okay. Right. I'm going to take an executive decision there and put a hallway down. Just because it's got a couple of exits that we can use. And we're going to keep going along this way. Alright. So this is our map. As you can see, it brings up the room that you highlighted, and it shows you where the exits are going to be. So we can either dead end ourselves here and go a different way, or we can put down a den or a chapel. The issue with the red rooms is that every time you enter them, there's a penalty that you've got to face or whatever. There's just something bad about them. The chapel is whenever you enter the chapel, you lose a coin. We don't have any coins at the minute, so we're not going to lose any coins when we enter it. Sometimes there's coins inside as well. But the den gives us a gem as well, so my thought is we're either going to go with the chapel or the den because it's got 2 possible pathways from it. Do we have any thoughts on that?
Den.
Den? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Right, okay, so we get a gem in the middle here. Ooh, look at that. Lovely sparkly gems. Right, which way is down? That takes us further into the house. So I am going to make the executive decision. If we get a dead end room here, because there's nowhere we can go from it, I'm going to put it there. Okay, we may as well get the lavatory out the way. Because the bad thing about this room is that it is entirely pointless. There's nothing in it. You don't get anything in it. There's no puzzles. There's nothing. It's just a dead end room. Okay. So let's have a look at what we get now. Right. Okay. I'm also going to make an executive decision here because the utility closet we need although it's a dead end room, it is one of the most handy rooms to get out of the way straight away because we can turn off the keycard entry system. And basically, what that means is there's as you get further into the house, some of the doors you need a key card to get through, but you don't always find a key card on the map. So if you turn those off and you find the security room, you can then turn off the key code access doors and just get through the door without having to have the key card. So that is what we're doing today. Right. So corridor, parlor, or observatory. The corridor will not cause us to dead end ourselves there. It'll give us two kind of doors to play with. The parlor and the observatory, although they're handy, will only give us one door to play with. So, um, I guess what's your thoughts on that, Kaylee? Or anybody feel free to chime in.
Corridor.
Corridor? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Because although it's going to block that door off from the entrance, we now have two doors to play around with. Okay, let's have a little look. Right, so we have the spare room, the commissary, or the passageway. We don't have the gem requirement for the passageway because we need two, so it's only really between these two. Um, Spare room, again, will give us two doors to play with. I know the commissary does technically give us two doors to play with, but they lead to the same square. Um, it can be handy because you can get some really useful items from it, but you do need money for it. Uh, shall we go for the spare room? Yep,
Yes.
yep. Um, oh, shit, I did not mean to do that. Right, okay. Sometimes there's items in here, but it's usually just a corridor. Ooh, handy. Ooh, even handier. Okay, I'm gonna make the executive decision to put the drawer room down here because that is really handy. And then we could use these two bottom squares here to put some dead end rooms down and get them off the roster, perhaps. Right, so that'll be that way, yeah. Let's see what we get. Locksmith closet might be handy to put down there. Yeah, the closet, because we don't have any gems to put the locksmith down, so although the keys do really, really come in handy later on. Um, oh, a dice. That's good. While drafting, you may use the dice to roll new floor plans, so that's really, really handy to have. Um, I think that's all the items that we get from in there. Okay, alright. I'm going to make my way back round to the entrance hall, and we're gonna tick off that little square in the bottom there. Although it's going to take a few steps, so that may be a good decision, it may not. Okay. Storeroom or guest bedroom will get us some steps back, I guess, or the storeroom gets us a key, a gem, and a coin. Both of them will be useful. So I guess what do you think? What's your thoughts? Um, I'm thinking probably the bedroom, and then we can get those steps back. There's sometimes an item in here as well. Oh look at that, a compass. Draw plans and leading north more frequently. There we go. It'd be handy if I could read today, wouldn't it? I think this has a
Just finished a dungeon, didn't hear you.
Oh, it's alright, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Sinclair just wanted to write you a quick note. Think. Come on, I can read, you know. It's just not happening today. Sinclair just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time
Hello,
on the
smiling
hunt.
face with open hands.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord of Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. And I cannot read what that says on the bottom, but I'm assuming it says KL. Okay, let's go back then. How do we get back? Straight ahead, left, left, and then straight
I've
ahead.
played the life out of Blueprints but never figured everything out.
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite games. It's got so much replay value as well because it's just different every time.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to go this way and we're going to see what we get. So I'm basically asking people to, I guess, vote on which blueprint they want us to put down, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to take the executive decision to put the West Wing Hall down just so that we've got 2 extra doors to play around with. But the next one, I promise, I'll let you I'll let you have a say on. So we're going to go right and try and kind of fill up the 3 squares in the middle here and see if we can get some more doors going north. Alright. Okay, so we have the storeroom, which will dead end us. We have a pantry, which will lead us north. We have a dark room, which is really handy because I've got the utility closet. I can't remember whether I switched off the dark room. I forgot that that was a thing that you had to do with the utility closet. So, yeah. I'm gonna, if you can choose between the pantry and the dark room for me, we'll put the storeroom down somewhere else when we've got no other option.
Darkroom sparks the fuse anyway, so pantry.
Ah,
Both.
yes, it does, doesn't it? Put both down. Well, Amanda said pantry, so that's 2 votes for pantry, 1 vote for dark room, so we'll put the pantry down. Okay. Yeah, I do quite like the dark room because it has some useful things in there when you've turned the lights back on, but yeah, it's oh. Yeah, I'm going to make another executive decision to put the chapel down just because we're starting to get some more doors back to play around with. Although it takes a coin off every time we enter into it.
Darkroom is good, but the placement would have cut 1 door off.
Yeah, it would have, you correct. And we've got to try and kind of make sure we're not wasting any doors. Okay. So, storeroom, parlour, or nursery. The parlour will lead us north. The storeroom and the nursery will dead end us. I do have the resources for all 3 of them, so whichever. Should we put the parlour down? And then that means that we've still got 3 doors. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we can do the puzzle in here. Woohoo! So this is basically a two lies, one truth, I think, kind of deal. So two statements will be false and one statement will be true, and only one of the boxes has gems in, so we've got to kind of figure out which ones are lying to us. So all three boxes contains gems, that's definitely false. The other two boxes contain gems, that's also false. This box contains gems, so that would leave us to believe that that one's the true statement, I guess. So pick up the key. They get progressively harder the more times you get this room as well. It's not like the same kind of 3 statements every time. Okay. Here we go, chums. Right. Ooh, a courtyard. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the courtyard for this one. Sometimes there's an... there we go. The sledgehammer. Hey! That means we can open padlocks now, which is fantastic. If we find any chests, then we're gonna smash them open. Okay, I'm gonna go to the east. Oh, it's locked. Okay, we're not going to the east after all. We're not going to the north either. There's 2 locked doors. We need to find some keys quite desperately. So we've got a door in the chapel and a door in the West Wing Hall. We'll go to the chapel one because it's the closest, and then we'll see what we can do from there. It's another one of my precious coins gone. Sad times. Stealing all my money. Oh, the nook. Although that does... Oh. Okay. I'm going to put the dark room down just because it's the only one that gives us a door back. Okay, and then we go in and it trips the fuse. If we go back now... that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps, so that's going to be 16 that we're going to end up having to waste, but it is hopefully going to be handy. Left, and then left all the way down. What am I doing? Ah, there we go. There's the sprint button. Where am I? Yeah, we're going straight ahead and then left. Right. Okay. Turn the gymnasium off. Turn the dark room on. Do we turn the garage on? I can't remember whether we need to turn the garage on or off, but we'll turn it on. I think you need it on to be able to get the door up, so we're gonna work with that assumption. Right. Here we heck and go. Back to the dark room. I'll probably need to find a bedroom soon. Oh, actually, we could probably try and see if we're going to loop it round. Oh, no. Ooh, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps, though. It is gonna... I mean, we're going to get dead-ended either way, so I'm going to put that down just because we should, in theory, get some steps back. Yay! Is that a banana? Ooh, fancy. That gives us some steps back as well. Right, okay, so we're going left, then left, and then straight ahead. Oops, that's the wrong button again. Left, left, straight ahead. Okay. There hopefully will be something useful in here. Oh, we've got a lever. That is useful. That is very useful. How do I read that? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Okay. I do believe this is a clue for how to get in that like closed off area. But I think you need the magnifying glass for it, because I'm fairly sure if you put the magnifying glass up to it and you look at the heart on the tree, it shows you the code for the gate. But we'll have to come back when we've got the magnifying glass. Okay. Let's have a little chickadee check around. Unless there's... oh no. Thought it might have had a zoomed in version of the picture there. You know, I think I might have lied to you. There's nothing useful in here. Nothing useful at all. Sometimes there is though, so it's worth going back just for that, but... okay. Oh, let's hope this isn't a locked door. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, piss and hell, man. Okay. Yeah. I think we might be fucked, chums. We might be physically fucked. Oh, hang on. We can redraw. Yeah. Unfortunately, I know the archives would have given us more, more rooms to work with, but it's also a really big pain in the arse. Oh, we're fucked. All three of the doors are locked. Oh man. Right, we're calling it a day. Save and continue. Here we go, day number 3. Okay. So, we went right last time, so we're going to go left this time. Actually, we went left the first time, didn't we? We'll go straight ahead. Okay. Oh, the utility closet is really handy. I'm going to go with den, though. Because then we get a... whatchamacallit. Straight away, gem. There we go. And we can have 2 doors to play around with. Might as well use the chapel while we've not got any coins to lose. No coins to find. Okay. I'm going to keep going west. This isn't west, this is east. I apparently haven't got any sense of direction today. Okay. Right. Okay. We're gonna keep going north for this. And we're going to hope that we don't end up running into a dead end, because that would be highly awkward. Right, I'm going to put the nook down just so I've got a key, because that fucked us over last time. Right, okay. And then put a hallway down. Right, and then I'm going to go back and we're going to head south from the chapel and try and get into that bottom corner. Okay. Parlour. And then we can get a gem from these boxes. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So, 2 lies, 1 truth. Gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. What? Hang on. 2 lies, 1 truth. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Not in the white box. If that was a lie, that would mean that they were in the white box, yeah? If that was a lie, that would mean that they're in there. No. Yeah. But then that would mean that that's a lie as well. What the fuck? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Oh, so it can be 2 truths and 1 lie, as well as 2 lies, 1 truth. Okay, so with that in mind, then the gem should be in the white box. Hang on. No! No! Which one was it then? Was it the black box? The gems are not in the white box, if that's a truth, yeah. Hang on. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Oh! They were in the blue box! Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. Gonna fucking riot. Telling you. Oh, the magnifying glass. There we go, that's handy. Right, nothing else? Nope. Okay, we're going right, then left. And we're just following that straight round, right? Okay. Or we could go back to the entrance of the den. We'll go back to the entrance. So we're going left, then left. If we go back to the entrance, then we can get some of that area kind of sorted out, and then we can try and get a little bit in this corner. Okay, this is just leading into the place where the demon was gonna lead us anyway. Oh, it's a shame I don't have don't have 2 gems. It's gonna have to be the spare room. Okay. Alright. Utility closet, storeroom, or kitchen. We're not getting very good pulls these last few games, are we? Right. Okay. There's nothing around on the floors. Nothing in the sink. Okay. So, we can order something for the dining room. Which will give us some extra steps back. Unfortunately, all I can afford is a banana, so we're just going to go with that. Right. Well, we might as well get the lavatory out the way. Right, okay, where we're going now? Left, straight ahead, left, left, right, straight ahead, left, left, okay. I'm gonna forget all of that, so we're just gonna run and hope for the best. Straight ahead, okay. Okay, we've still got 2 doors up here to play around with at least. Let's do the north one. It's locked. Oh, okay, I've got a key. That's fine. Ugh. Ugh. I really want that one. Okay. We're just working with what we've got. Right. No items around. There'll be this gem, a pickup. Oh, the dining room. That's really handy, actually. There we go. Would you look at that? Why can't I get the food yet? Why can't I get the food yet? Do I have to be past a certain point? Oh, after rank 8's been reached, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so I have to get up to here to be able to get that. Right. Courtyard, I've got a gem at least. Ooh, hopefully. Oh no, a keycard room. We don't have a keycard. I need the utility room. And the security room. Well, there's the utility closet. That's handy. Oh, I don't like how it dead ends us there, though. Okay, these two are fine. We'll go across this way. Good luck, us. Oh! Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? That was really lucky. Dark room on. Garage on. Keycard entry system off. Right. Let's see if there's anything useful this time. Oh, we have the magnifying glass. Oh, there's a gem there as well. Right. There we are, 1128. So that is the code for that lock, from what I remember. 1128. Kaylee, if you're still around, do you mind putting that in the chat just so I don't forget? Because I'm terrible at remembering things. or Amanda. Either one.
Sorry, what did you say again?
1128 is the code for...
Was making a cuppa.
Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. 1128. I need that in the chat if that's okay, just so I don't forget it. Oh, actually, I can type it out myself, can't I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even think that I could have just typed it myself. Right. So, starting to run out of useful space. Ooh, the West Wing Hall, there we go. That's really handy. So we've got 3 rooms down the side here that we could potentially fill up and then dead end ourselves. Ooh. Staff notice, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Okay. Right. Yeah, from what I remember, the West Wing has a higher probability of having a locked door in it, so good luck us. Because we have none. Nada. No keys. Alright. There's usually an item in here. Oh, there we go. The sledgehammer. Love that for us. You can also combine some items. I don't think we can combine those. No. But you can make some useful combinations sometimes. Right. Ooh. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. No, because I still need things. We're going to do the billiard room, even though it's going to dead end us. Just because I think you can get some pretty decent keys from this puzzle. Right, okay. I need to remember how to work this all out. I think green means plus. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Where's 12 at? There. Yes. And then 15 minus 7 is 8. Yep. 11 minus 3 is 8. And then I believe the purple is times, so 10 times 2 is 20. Yep. 15 minus 10 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. There we go. Would you look at that? 2 beautiful spangly keys. Right, that'll save our ass a couple of times, at least. Where's my map there? Right, so we are going north. I think there was a lockbox in the courtyard, so we'll try and see if we can get a 3-way kind of door thingamajiggy in this square, so that we can go back into the courtyard and go north. Fingers crossed. Hope for the best. Locked door. We're using our first key. There we go. Oh, we can't. God damn it. Oh, I can't get the garage though. That's really handy. That is really, really handy. Right, so there was 3 keys, wasn't there, in here? It said on the blueprint. Oh, they're right beside the door. Silly me. You can open that somehow as well. I can't remember how. Okay. Right, so we're going outside because there's a lovely gate down here that we can unlock, and that means we've got access to that room over there. There we go. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. There we go. So at the beginning of each day we can now go to this room, and you get a choice of 3 rooms from this as well. And each one gives you a specific kind of perk for the day. So the root cellar rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. So if you've got a shovel, that means you can get more items. The tool shed will give you 2 special items. And the hovel means that special floor plans now cost an additional steps instead of diamonds. So that can be useful if you've got a lot of steps for the day. But it also can be detrimental. So I'm just going to go for the tool shed because we're practically halfway through the day now. Come on, let me grab that. There we go. Got a shovel. We've got a lockpick kit as well, which is handy because that means that we can try and pick locks on closed doors. And we can also, now that we're outside, go to the apple garden and put in that code that Amanda so graciously put in the chat for us. 1128. There we go. So it's a little bit further down this path, I believe. And it's off up this way because there's our camp. It's not there. Where the hell is it? Oh, there we go. We found it. Right. So it was 11:28. There we go. That means that's permanently unlocked now as well. Woohoo! The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with an extra 20 steps. There we go. So that makes it a little bit easier for us. We can't steal any of the apples right now, however. Just having a little look around, see if I can find any items. Ooh, gardener's logbook. I'm not going to read all of that. Oh. All of this. This is really handy, actually. I guess it's showing you like where the best places to put your green rooms are. Okay. Oh yes, gas line valve. I've just remembered. There's one here, isn't there? How do we interact with this again? I'm sure you can interact with them. Oh, no, there it is, there it is. Don't mind me, just being dumb. There we go. So that's one of the torches lit now. Right, so if we go back in through the garage, then we shouldn't use too many steps trying to get back to the dining room. Because thankfully... Oh no, they do go down. They do go down out here. Yeah. Oh. Oh well. Right. Let's see how many steps it's going to take us if we go through the entrance hall. Yeah, too many. It is definitely going to be less if we go through the garage. There we go. Right, so we are going north from here. Oh, I got the shovel, didn't I? Turnip. Ooh, fancy. Let's see what's in this as well. Oh, some dice. They're really handy. And the coins as well. Right, okay. Another dig spot here. A rusty old nail. Love that for us. Okay, dining room. And we're going north from here. Okay. As handy as the commissary would be, I don't have enough gems for that, so we're going to go with the conference room. And that gives us 2 extra doors to work with. There's no sneaky keys around. Okay, that one's a key card door, so I need to find the security room, really. We're going to use one of our dice to see if we can get that security room. Oh, we're going to use both of our dice to try to see if we can get that security room. Oh, actually, I think it needs a diamond anyway. Right, okay. Great Hall is a good one. Right, so this is... God damn it. Okay. We'll go for a storeroom, because that'll at least get us a gem back, and then if we, by any stroke of luck, get the security room pop up, we should have enough stuff there to put it down. Right. Ah, damn it. Well, shit. Ah, there we go. There we go. No, don't do this to me. Oh, we were getting so close. Well, there we can go. We have to end the day again. Oh, we just found another gem. Well, shit. We're getting closer every day, though, at least. That's probably the furthest we've got so far.